A minute late and like 2
a
pence
dollar
short. Hey, Cirque, what's going on?
In theory, I'm live. I still haven't gotten the,
It is. I got the notification,
Hey, there it is.
but it's not playing.
There it is. I got an ad. So we're live.
Come, you can do it.
To answer your question, sir, neither. This is the Sega CD version of Eye of the Beholder.
There we go.
Greetings! Stay
Hi.
a while and listen.
What's kicking, Cirque? How's it going?
Yeah, just playing some advanced Dungeons and Dragons from Strategic Simulation Inc. Now an SSI is a type of drug that I take.
So, speaking of D&D, my sister came up with this idea to like raffle off seats to like a one-shot D&D game that she would run.
Okay.
And she told, I think, the assistant store manager about it, whose brain just started clicking over way too fast. And now it is a thing. Cass is having to drive around, pass out flyers to different businesses, to ask for donations and for volunteers to help run other games so that there can be like multiple one-shots going on at the same time at the Eagle Lodge. Like it's become a thing. And she's panicking about it, and I'm like, that's awesome! Wish I was in Missouri, but like only for that one day.
So, this game is one of many that I played at an age way too young to really appreciate Dungeons and Dragons. DB, what
What's
the heck?
kicking?
Welcome.
Hey.
But yeah, so like this is one of those games. Like there's another game that is on DOS that was an AD&D second edition game called Dungeon Explorer.
Okay.
That I spent so many hours playing, and I just broke the game. So yeah. So my first party, like this one is interesting because you get to choose a party of people, whereas Dungeon Explorer was just a single character. But you had more that you could do as a single character. I'm about to go to sleep. I hope you sleep well. But until then, thank you for tuning in and having a grand old time.
Yeah, happy to see your username.
So I need to come up with a name for this character. This is a human male fighter, and I'm thinking. No, I was actually looking for a ridiculous femme name, considering the character portrait I also picked is the heavily armored.
How many characters do you get?
Well, that character's name is. Oh, I was just counting.
That's actually a good name for a fighter.
I mean, we'll stick with that one. I also want to do a half-elf female who is going to be fucking everything. I think you're going to be neutral good. What profile picture do I want to pick for you? That one. Fighter, cleric, mage. Those aren't terrible stats. We'll keep that.
Rowan, you know better.
Your name is going to be William. And then we're going to do a dwarf female, and you will be a... I love how I can't do cleric thief. I can do fighter, cleric, and fighter thief. You're going to be just a full-on cleric. And you're going to be chaotic neutral.
Rowan.
Son.
You are just...
You're full of beans tonight, my son. You're gonna be that person, and...
Thank
this
you.
is pretty good.
Thank you for the grimace.
You're going to be named Mars. Because you look like Sailor Mars. And it's funny because you're a dwarf.
I have a friend whose username for like everything has been like Mars Anderson. And now, I mean, she's just Mars now. I know her real name. She's just Mars. I like it.
I'm gonna have a female human paladin who's also lawful good. And I just realized I picked 3 women, but that's fine. I wanted to...
I'm feeling very overlooked here. This is incredibly homophobic. Non-binary erasure, if I've ever seen it.
Look, this is from 1991.
There were non-binary people in 1991.
This is true, but it's just, it's amazing that there were female characters in a video game in 1991 that weren't Princess Peach or Samus Aran.
Or Carmen Sandiego.
Or Carmen Sandiego.
Love Carmen Sandiego.
Ass Meat Beat. Will that... No, I don't think Ass Meat Beat will fit.
Oh my gosh. We've officially found something that my head is too big for. Like, every hat ever is too big for my head, and now... Oh, no, there's still some adjustment that can be done here.
I'm going to name her Riker.
Yes.
All right, so William, Mars, and Riker. Isn't... Oh shit, I didn't realize that. Will Riker. I did not realize that at all.
Oh. Now it's actually too big for my head. Oh, no, never mind. It fits just right.
Is going to carry a rock. Because you never know when you're going to need a rock.
Listen. If you throw it at the right person at the right time, you can, like, foment an insurrection. All I'm saying.
I actually don't think anyone... Well, he can't use that. But I want to carry that just in case.
No.
Oh, hey! Fighting! There we go. We kill... I don't know what we just killed, but I just killed something. Gonna open a door. We're gonna explore. Because that's what Will Riker does.
He sure does something.
Will Riker explores.
With his penis.
With his penis. Oh, hey, look! More bad guys. Hey, come here.
I'm sorry, with his trombone.
Let's swap them into...
Come on.
Come on, guys.
Hey, Light, what's kicking?
Alright, come on. Or not. Oh god, that is a lot of... can't reach because they're in the back row. My paladin is about half dead. Okay, let's see what we get. We got rations. Give you some rations. We've got a bunch of daggers. You're just gonna...
You get a dagger. You get a
Everyone's gonna carry...
Come on.
Actually, you're gonna carry a dagger and a thingy. I've never seen a game like this where you click every... I mean, you don't... I don't know if you click every button. I don't know what I'm doing. But, like, this type of game was originally set up to be on PC. Rations. More rations. Iron rations.
I didn't manage to take my iron ration today because it did not time out correctly.
Open the door. Anyone here? Let's go this way. Hey, there's someone there. Hi, guys. Oh god, there's so many of you. Oh god, yeah. I have no spells either. Okay, let's rest. Cause that's a lot of damage. The fighter is just going to carry every dagger. Alright. Pray for spells. Select a character who you can pray for spells. You got 4 spell slots. You're just gonna do that. Do you have any level 2 spells? You do.
Hold person could be handy.
Hold person is not terrible. Memorize spells.
Rowan, where are you going?
Magic missile at the darkness. And then rest the party and heal. 8 hours of rest. 16 hours of rest. 20. Jesus Christ, you guys got the shit kicked out of you.
Ooh, flame blade.
And that's amazing because Sailor Mars in Sailor had fire powers, so that's just... Alright, I need a rock, because I know I need a rock for one of the doors coming up here. No one is able to pry this door open, because I don't have a thief in my party.
You need a rock to disrespect your surroundings.
I mean, I do disrespect my surroundings.
Same.
So I need to place a rock right there, and that keeps that open. Experience! I don't know what experience I just had, but... Lady.
I don't know, were you exploring with your trombone?
You know... there's a drainage grate here. Well then. I'm clicking the 4 directions when you have a D-pad. So, like, that's the thing. Like, that just moves The D-pad really just moves the cursor, because you have to be able to switch over to the character menu. Because, yeah, this was a PC interface that they're like, how can we get this to work on a console? Oh, we can't. Okay. Alright, more. Oh, holy crap. William just wrecked some magic missile at the darkness. What's this? It's a scroll of armor. Well, you're gonna get a scroll of armor, and you're gonna get a scroll of bless.
What they don't tell you is it's the southern version of bless.
Yeah, and it's really just an insult.
You open it
Oh,
up
God.
and it says, well, at least you're pretty. Yeah, that's...
That I am uncomfortable with that.
Yeah.
Riker, you're spending a lot of time stunned. And you're gonna be dead here in a second. Rowing. Let's cure light wounds on Riker. Yeah, Riker's not as useful as I was hoping Riker to be. Especially since you're still... whatever it is you are. What's this?
Rowan.
Son. Obtained map of this.
You need to be over there for, like, anything.
But I could be.
You could be here getting pettins. Like that. Come here.
Oh god, more of them.
Boop.
There we go. Let's attack and have two people attack until I can... until I can heal Riker and figure out why you're still stunned. Okay, I saw another worm over there. I know there was someone there. Better dungeon music than what was on the GBA version. We only had music on the title screen. If you were attacked by a huge slug, I imagine you'd be stunned. You know, fair.
I've been watching the 100 and I am specifically at the place where, like, in the wasteland there are sandworms that crawl into wounds and incubate inside of you. So that was extra unpleasant. See?
Don't we get one magic missile?
It's like been changing. I was doing just fine, disrespecting my surroundings. I was just following your instructions.
Rest party. How many hours am I?
Oh man.
26 over a day.
I could go for some 26 hours of rest. Like actual restful rest.
Same. I was off Monday due to the holiday.
Say hello.
And part of me is like, man, I really wish I had taken more time off.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what Limit said too. But my being self/underemployed, it didn't even register to me as a holiday.
I mean, it barely registered as a holiday to me. I've got a shield. Can you have it? You can wear a shield. Not that you're doing anything. Much like next gen. Arrow taken. I can't stab that. Or can I? Oh, okay, so just that. Okay. So apparently I can't unless I can do that. Don't think that works. Yeah, I'm not on the right screen. So I can't go that way yet until I figure out what to do.
Rowan, why are you up my nose?
Why not? Oh god, more of the little creatures! Magic Missile is just so fun.
Magic Missile is delightful.
Mage Scroll of Detect Magic. Really wish I was getting something other than daggers, because I want to dual wield with my fighter. Because the daggers you just apparently throw and then it's just useless at that point.
That sounds right.
I also have no idea if I'm going the right way. I did pick up a map, I just don't know how to bring up the map. Maybe it's under camp. Save. I can drop a party member.
Don't tempt him.
Commission and letter of marquee taken. Alright, so doesn't have it. William doesn't have it. Mars doesn't have it. I could have swore I picked up a map. I may have dropped said map. Not 100% sure. I may have screwed myself. Mars, you're going to carry a lot of food. I mean, I've been resting for a long time, and I still have a lot of food, and I haven't... Alright. I don't know where I'm going, so we're just gonna go... I can't go that way. Can't let you do that, Dave. There's a switch. Open the pod bay doors, please, Hal. What are you grabbing?
Looking at the track list on your CD over here. Yep. Because I have the bass line for Send Me an Angel stuck in my head. Which is just a very simple We'll see. Atelier, what's kicking?
Welcome. Alright, I've been this way because that's a dagger I've thrown already.
Just cleaning up after yourself.
I mean, leave only footprints in the haunted dungeon full of monsters.
Dungeon crawl responsibly.
Alright, so that, I think I'm just outright lost, but I don't know how to bring up the map. Let me look and see how I can bring up a map. 'Cause I don't know how. Or if I can see where it is I'm going. Halfling bones. Well, that's what we found. Oh, there's not any on this floor, but there are fake walls eventually.
Oh, nice.
Going in without a guide or maps. What should I know? If you don't have the Mega Mouse, you can hold the start button to quickly move the D-pad instead of using the on-screen cursor. Good to know. The soundtrack is fire. I can't hear it. There's a site that just has maps. So like if I can figure out where the hell I am. I just need to figure out where I am. Okay. Does it say where the map is? There's some runes and pressure pad. I think I know where I am there. Oh, and apparently there is a secret wall on this one. Is this level 1? Yeah. Oh, hey, there's the manual. That's wonderful.
Oh man, I remember a period of time in my house growing up where the guide for Zelda Link to the Past was like our prized possession.
I had some friends who were neighbors on the street that I was growing up on, and they had a Super Nintendo and they had Link to the Past. And they were trying to complete it. They wanted to 100% it, and this is before the internet. It came with a little guide with the game that was sealed, and their mom took it. And it was funny because it was my friend, his younger sister, and their dad, who were all three playing it, trying to figure the game out. And the mom took the little guide and said, "You can have the guide and cheat when you buy me a new car."
Well, shit.
They never got it. You know, while I was there.
Yeah, Mom and Pam were like, with Link to the Past and with Goof Troop. They had to 100% it, even if it meant that Cass and I weren't allowed to play on the Nintendo. So we got that big ol', like, it was used, big ol' honking guide to the game.
Alright, so if I hold... Oh, that makes movement so much easier. Oh, that's neat. Okay. There's the lever.
I think I'll be playing bass tonight.
Alright, I think... Door? I thought that was it, but... Another door. In theory... Yeah, this is... Okay, so here's the entrance. I mean, I fucking hope so. I'm a half hour late otherwise. Alright, so here's the entrance. You can go up here. And we can go this way.
Where are you going?
And that's just a... Oh no, because there's...
Please don't go, cat.
One of these is supposed to be a fake wall, but apparently not. Maybe, but I can't do it. It just tells me I can't go that way. That's it. Nope. So I don't know how to move that wall. Because red says movable walls. Alright, so you can go up this way. We'll go around, because supposedly this was a movable wall. North goes up to a little room. South goes this way. We're gonna go all the way out.
Hey, Barb.
Barb, welcome. Ha! That's a thing. But that takes me to where I've already been. But this takes me okay.
Ha, gotcha.
Let's see. That's the wall down. There's a door that I may have missed. I don't know. I'm lost. Let's see. South. Oh no, okay, so that is the door. This is the door to leave this for. I just need to figure out how to do it. Because I press the button and it turns on. Like, I don't know what I'm doing for that. How do I press that button? Because, yeah, that is the way out. And I don't... No one is able to pry the door open. Nope. I can't outrun it. Just does not work. So... let me Google search that to be like, how do I... First floor exit door. How do I open the door to level 1 to put a dagger on the pressure plate on the floor, then hit... Really? What if I use the arrow? That there. Is arrow enough? Yes! Woo! Experience! Going down, ladies.
Let me see.
Ooh, now we've got new silver key, which obviously who put the key right next to the lock? That's some Superman shit right here. Superman at first in the comics had a giant key that only he could lift and open the Fortress of Solitude. Like, it was the size of a train. And then they kept the joke that he has a key in front of the door of the Fortress of Solitude, but now it's under a little Superman welcome mat, and it's a little normal-sized key, but it's made out of dwarf star, and so only he can still pick it up. And I'm like, if it's made out of dwarf star, how is it not just sinking into the, like, how?
You have to suspend your disbelief of your suspense of disbelief.
You're finally watching The Shining Force Reloaded. Hopefully you enjoy it. I love that. To this day, I still feel is my... Oh, well, shit. Maybe that's what I should have... Maybe I should have used the key there. But, yeah, Shining Force 3, I think, is my best project. Like, I think I put the most effort into that in terms of editing and making sure that I covered as much of the game as possible. And I think I did pretty well.
I mean, you keep getting comments on it.
Well, I mean,
and people popping into the live chat on the live streams to comment on it. So
this is true. I do get a lot of people commenting on it. Oh Lord, please tell me that this is not what it actually is. Oh, neither of these are fun. Alright, this one might be okay. If I can actually load it. That's level 1. That's level 2. So that's where we start. Okay. Well, I picked the direction right in front of me. Which I think is a dead end. Oh, no, there's a giant hole. Oh!
You can just turn off the pit of death.
Oh, well, no, apparently you can't.
Oh, you just move it. I like to move.
Oh, I can fall down said pits. Potion of healing, you say?
Well, now it looks like a potion. Over there, it looked like a bong.
Hey,
I mean,
potion of healing.
it could be a tincture. No judgment. Just it looked like a bong.
Alright, so I have a feeling if I go over here and do this,
No, oh,
I just fall down a hole and take damage.
nice.
Okay, so I take damage. Good to know. The lock appears jammed. Of course it does. Can I... Only a thief can pick locks. Yep. Alright, so I... What happens if I go down here with the switch flipped? Does that change anything? None of these look like walls that I can press a button to. No. So, did I just... I don't imagine that they made it so that you could fuck yourself over that quickly.
That loadout graphic looks so much like the pain charts that they want me to fill out when I go to the pain clinic and circle all of the places where it hurts. Which I've resisted just drawing a circle around the entire body. Yes.
I just threw a knife and it landed on the pressure plate that made the hole disappear. I'm actually gonna say that's pretty fucking clever. I am kind of impressed. Kind of impressed. More food. Mars is just going to hold on to all of the food for us. And more food. And a key.
That only Superman can lift.
What?
That only Superman can lift.
Oh. I thought you said only Silverman can... I'm like...
No, I know that is Silver Surfer, and it is a different franchise.
Actually, I will say one of... Oh, Really? I fell down the... I didn't realize that I fell down the hole.
Baby Jessica fell down the well. It was so weird watching that play out on the news as a AFAB person born with the name Jessica. Because I was like a year older than baby Jessica. And so like be in the other room and then the news is on and they're talking about baby Jessica and I'm coming running out like, oh, it's her, never mind.
Baby Jessica, oh, me? What? $17, $20, Jesus, this is so...
Cast healing on her.
All characters are fully rested. Alright, now how do I use food? Because they're getting hungry. I have food. Oh. I put it on the little meal thing. Okay. You get, yeah, okay. Okay, I see how this plays out. You got a little table setting. How hungry are you, Riker? You need some food too.
Preparing the hero's fears.
Everyone has a little bit of food. Oh, hey, map.
That's helpful.
Yeah, that's yeah.
You are.
I am. You are here at this blinking spot.
Maybe.
Yeah, the map button too. Like, that's the thing. Like, map. Map. So you have to have an individual character bring up the map. Weird. Okay. Alright, so we have another silver key. Do we want to go left or right? Or north or south, really? Let's go south, because shit always goes south.
I was about to say in Hawaiian the words for right and left correspond to north and south respectively. So it's Hema is left and south. And now I can't remember what right and left is. But it's the same.
Looks like there's a travel marker. Okay. Alright, there's a rock on a pressure plate. A hollow laughter echoes faintly. Oh no! No!
Oh, good time.
Oh, I'm stuck now. That was... Okay. That's that's unsettling. No, sir, I don't like it. Oh, hey, look, more rooms. Not all is as it appears. No shit.
I was supposed to tell Dr. Ruff if my wrist doesn't get better over the next few weeks. Because then she's going to send me to a hand doctor. But that just sounds like a whole lot of copay that I don't want to deal with. What is it, buddy?
What you doing? You gonna sneeze?
No, it's just my brain. There's a skater on my pubic. The intrusive thoughts. What?
I don't know why Libet was so surprised at that. Travel.
Travel.
Travel. Travel. Travel. Maybe it's trying to tell me where to go? Maybe it is, because I think I was getting stuck going in circles with the creepy laughter.
It would be super rad if they let you have the map up at the same time as your...
Yeah, because now I'm stuck again. No matter which direction I go, it's taking me in the same place. Because like, see, the compass just. Can I side snap? So I got in here, now I don't know how to get out. Oh my god. And I don't have the map, so it's just giving me blinkies. Alright. My party is now lost and confused for days, and we will die in the dungeon here. I've found an arrow. Found multiple arrows. Oh, can I go through the... Can I go through walls that say travel? Kind of? Yes! I can! I can go through walls that say travel. You know, I have to say, this is not like any of the other Dungeons & Dragons games that I played. But this one is doing a really good job of making you feel like the kind of odd little puzzles a DM would throw at you just to fuck with you.
Yep. Yeah. They say that your DM is not the enemy, but they are often assholes.
Alright, so...
Fun assholes.
As a player and a DM, I've been on both sides of that table. I will say, there is so much fun to be had as a DM, just kind of weaving a story that your players enjoy and like having to accommodate for the twists and turns, things you don't expect them to do. There is nothing more infuriating to have a puzzle that you think is easy, and it takes them an hour to figure out. And you're just sitting here going, you guys aren't this stupid. How are you this stupid? By the same token, as a player, nothing is more fun and probably more infuriating for the DM than to just completely derail their plan. Intentionally or not. Like, the number of times, like, I've seen, like, Critical Role or Dimension 20, especially Dimension 20, because there was one bit where Lou Wilson just completely fucked Brennan's plan up. It was like, it was Lou and one other person, I'm forgetting who, but there was just a scene where it was just like, okay, I'm going to do this, which, you know, I have this thing that I bought, and I can, you know, make an adjustment, and this is now a bomb that can do, like, 20 d20 worth of damage, and just throws it at the big bad, and it was not a fight they were supposed to kill with it, and Bryn's just sitting here going, oh no, I let this happen. My hubris. And
first of all, I never touched your hubris.
But yeah, there were so many times, like, I would game with Chris a lot, and so, like, Chris and I, like, I would DM the fantasy. I did GURPS because we just kind of wanted to do everything.
Yeah.
Because Will wanted to play fucking Saiyan, so, like,
yeah,
I gotta be able to have more adjustable rules. Not that there was a GURPS setting for Dragon Ball Z, but, like, we just kind of pieced together what we could. But Chris was a player in my campaign, and Chris would DM. He did Star Wars. And I was one of the only people in the group that he trusted to be the Jedi character. Like, if anyone was going to be a Jedi, it was going to be me, because I'm not going to fucking abuse it, because the other characters would fucking abuse it. The other players were Justin, Trevor, and Sarah. You've met Sarah.
I have.
Did you meet Justin? I don't think Justin came to dinner with us when Justin and Babin were here. I don't think they were. Trevor would have probably been the other...
I would have remembered, because I probably would have been like, the good Justin.
Well, also...
We're going to the good Denny.
Also, Magical Trevor was one that always popped up. We'd always go back to Weeble and Bob's Magical Trevor. Trevor probably could have been trusted. Sarah could not be trusted at all. Like I said, you've been around Sarah. Sarah's character, Sarah always played the bounty hunter. And the only reason why Sarah played the bounty hunter is because Mandalorian was not a playable class. Now it probably would be, thanks Mandalorian and Grogu. But, like, and Sarah's character's nickname was Hot Pants. By choice.
You know, get it.
So Chris was like, you're the Jedi. Like, I actually don't, the first time I joined, I don't think I got a choice. I think it's just like, you can't be any worse than this. And it was lovely. It really was. Alright, how do I, okay. Leave, and now we can, what's the next level of madness that I need to do? We've dealt with holes, ladies. The door appears stuck. The party forces the door. Experience.
You did not ask the door for consent. Like that.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah, that's an experience.
Cast magic missile at the door. There we go. The skeleton messed William up.
Yeah, my skeleton messes me up.
I mean,
I get it. See, I told you it looks like a bomb.
and this is just a potion. We don't know of what. I once started the Star Wars D&D thing. My character was an old clone. I jokingly named him TI-84 and gave him the nickname Cal. I love it. Oh God. That sounds like my dad. So I was talking to my dad not too long ago about characters that he played in Dungeons & Dragons with my uncles and their friends growing up. And Dad had a monk named Sister. Because all of the monks were brother. So he was brother sister. Like, that's the kind of shit Dad pulled.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
that sounds right? Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
There's a joke that I don't get, but apparently it was something from the Smothers Brothers variety show. He played a pair of wizards named Marlin and Perkins. Apparently just gets it. I don't. It.
When I was stuck at my paternal grandmother's house, she had cable, which was a novel thing for me, because, like, what even is that? But she used it primarily to, like, watch QVC and syndicated Hee Haw and Smothers Brothers, and so that, yeah. This is the same one with the porcelain clown collection. Yeah. I mean, not about a character or anything. I received a full ride to one of the state schools in Texas. And my English teacher senior year kept telling me that that's not where I needed to be, because it was more STEM focused university, because it was literally like 3 blocks away from Texas Instruments. That's where I ended up going to school before I transferred.
I don't understand this map. Mostly because I just don't know how to get through this door. Oh, hey, okay, maybe.
It was also right down the road from Altel, just as Altel was going down the shitter. And so I'd have customers at PetSmart that would come in looking very down because they just got laid off. Very unfortunate.
I thought that was...
This arcane searcher named Aimer. I love it. Very serendipitous.
Alright, so we've done that. Can't go that way. I thought there was something here, but apparently not. Only the strong shall pass. Okay, that
Sounds like needs to eat in the wall.
Well, so I had to force that door open. Let's see, are there any other rooms that I missed? There's this, and it just says an odd place to put a carving here. It almost looks like a... No, I can't put an arrow in the wall. Can't go that way. Can't throw a dagger at... That's... Can't go that way. No one is able to pry the door open. Everyone's also still very hungry, even though I just fed you all. But I did get stuck somewhere. So maybe... Also, holy symbol.
Already with the drooling.
Yeah. Alright, let's camp and... Cure light wounds, aid, don't have any more spells. I was really hoping, I thought a cleric could do food, but maybe I just don't have, your paladin is too low level for spells. Alright, so you're the only Okay, my paladin just does not have any spells. Cool. Memorize spells. Oh, you can't because you're
unconscious or dead.
Well, hello. All characters are fully rested. All right. Shocking grasp. I got acid arrow. I can learn acid arrow at least. Go ahead and do that.
I'm sorry. Did I stop petting you? It was...
Let's see. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, did I find this body?
Guide. Tell me where it is I'm going. Let's see. Is that crawl through level 1?
Boop.
Level 2, skeletons and zombies. To your right will be a stuck shutter with a skeleton just beyond. There's a potion there. You force open this door as well. Come to another shutter, except this one is firmly closed. It's good that there's a niche there in the shape of a dagger on the left wall. I thought I tried to do that. The dagger... Really? Party tries to force open the door, and it doesn't. Alright. So what am I missing now? Answer dagger, an item you should have plenty of. Press so the shutter opens, but there's another gentleman. Secret of the century here, folks. Move into the next room when you can, a 3x3 room. Originally it looks empty. Upon further inspection, you'll find a button on the left wall. Beyond is a stuck door. Force it open. I thought it wouldn't let me. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, there's a zombie. I'll wait for him. He hasn't noticed me.
It has now.
Well. No, I don't want to swap William. Forcing or open doors. And hey! More food, which is good, because I'm
Hungry.
getting there. Potion of giant strength. And another silver key. Alright, I do need to feed these people. Otherwise, they're just going to die. You can eat your own food, Riker. Alright, where to next? We come into a dead-end room with a crane in the wall. From here you find a potion, rations, silver key. Okay. We've done that. Okay, so supposedly I need to go back to the pits. That seems to be... Oh. Haha, yes. I knew there was something over here. Stone dagger.
Ooh.
That looks magical. And it probably is. Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Rats. Rats.
I mean, just as carving looks familiar. I think that's teleporting me. Obtained a map of this level. Okay, what happens?
Hey.
Okay. Cool. There's a map. He escaped through the hole. Gentlemen, behold, I have lost weight. Yes, all sugars manually cut out with this. Entry level. My ass has finally decided to eat my ass. Alright. Where? Okay, I am nowhere near where I thought I was. Okay. Sure, I was
Ooh.
down here a fucking minute ago. The teleporting rats. Rodents of unusual size? I don't... Oh, God. Some... Oh, Jesus Christ. This item can't be used as... It's not a weapon. Shit. Stone dagger doesn't help me. I thought it was a weapon. It's not. I was really hoping it was a weapon. Did I got a key, right? I got a key. Someone had a key. You got a key. There you go. Yeah.
Rowan, you're very curious tonight.
Would you like some boots? With the fur? You've got boots.
Yeah.
You've got boots. You don't have boots. Have some boots.
All I want is a decent
Pair of boots. Boots with the fur?
I'm telling you, the opera cover of that song is hilarious. It's so good.
I think that's where I need to go. The question is, how the fuck do I get over there? Alright, so if I go north to... Where's north? Go up here.
West? I thought you said west.
West.
Oh, Patrick.
Could you imagine walking through this dank and dirty dungeon with no book? I mean... Alright, let's... go east and then north. East. And then north. Is that where I'm... Oh, there's something over there. I just saw something move.
We're coming up on the first Sunday of Pentecost. You've got to take care of Zombie Jesus, the Gray Mail.
Well, I mean, Zombie Jesus is out to get me. My fire just slapped a zombie. I love it. Alright, so I need to go... Brrr.
Hi.
Alright, I need to go east and then north one. East and north one. And then we go this way, and then this is the direction we want to go, right? This is where I'm going. Yes, I think I know what I'm doing now. There's a chance this will work. Fools, that will never work.
But it wasn't different at all, was it, Steve?
No one is able to pry this door open. So there's a door there that I can't pry open. And that is the map. That is... Yes. Okay.
Dude. Fine. Beep.
Oh, I could have gotten a lot of food if I put in a dagger in all the right places. Oh, maybe this... Maybe there's a bit with the stone dagger for this door? Maybe there's... Maybe that's what we use the stone dagger for? No? Just says the carving looks familiar. But that's... There's a gold key somewhere. Bunch of skeletons and zombies are behind the door.
Noted.
Okay, I think I'm going to be screwed here in a minute. If I can figure out where it is I need to go. Which I don't know if I can. But we are also almost out of time. So, we're just going to kind of look around. And hopefully...
We'll see what we see.
I think that's where the... No, that's not where the stone dagger was. Alright. If I... Where am I? I'm right there. If I step into the glowy portal of sparkles, and I believe that friendship is magic, it just turns me around. No, it doesn't.
Puns.
It takes me to fucking gone over there. What happens if I go back in said portal? Does it take me... Is it just... Is it just to these two places? Yes. Okay. So, let's teleport backwards. Alright, now I should be in the bottom corner of the map. Yes. Now. Let's go this way. Let's see where I am. Where am I? That's not where I thought I was going, but okay.
Fucking nowhere.
I mean, I am going fucking nowhere. I am so stuck. This place is amazing.
Puns.
Alright, let's see. If I go west... West. Kanye East. The evil twin of Kanye West.
Does that mean eviler or actually not bad?
He's actually not a bad guy. He mostly just hangs out with PTA. So, apparently.
Does that mean eviler or actually not bad? He is actually not a bad guy. He mostly just hangs out with PTA. So, apparently.
He mostly just hangs out with PTA. So, apparently. He mostly just hangs out with PTA. So, apparently. He mostly just hangs out with PTA. So, apparently. He mostly just hangs out with PTA. So, apparently. He mostly just hangs out with PTA. So, apparently. He mostly just hangs out with PTA. So, apparently. He mostly just hangs out with PTA. So, apparently. He mostly just hangs out with PTA. So, apparently. He mostly just hangs out with PTA. So, apparently. He mostly just hangs out with PTA. So, apparently. He mostly just hangs out with PTA. So, apparently. He mostly just hangs out with PTA. So, apparently. He mostly just hangs out with PTA. So, apparently. He mostly just hangs out with PTA. So, apparently. He mostly just hangs out with PTA. So, apparently. He mostly just hangs out with PTA. So, ap
man, those PTA moms can be ruthless.
No one is able to pry this door. But hey, I learned that daggers fit in holes.
Ladies.
And a pressure plate that maybe will open that door now? Probably not. I can't go that way. Well, also, I don't know. I thought I knew which direction I was going, but apparently I didn't. I thought I was going back to the little teleport spot, but no, I just fucking...
The fucking...
Alright, I go east and then south. I need to go east and south.
You're making such a good point tonight.
And then west. Thought that was it. There it is! Alright, so we know what that is. No one is able to pry the door open. Lock required. So that's... Okay, so there's a... I have to find the gold... Oh, Lord, I think I know where the gold key is. Mars uses the power to turn undead. Well.
Nice.
Yeah. Thanks, Mars. Okay. Cool. For now, I'm going to go ahead and I'll save, and then I'll end, because we are about out of time. But holy crap, this game was actually a lot more fun than I was expecting it to be. I was just like, I didn't have super high hopes after, you know, playing the PC versions. I'm like, okay, this is, but like, okay, this is actually kind of fucking neat. Mazel tov. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in to this live stream. I hope you've enjoyed it. With my fighter and William Riker and I want to make a fighter character now that his sole focus is just action surge and name him and just be like, fighter, go
Permission to...
It's like a barbarian. I would like to rage. It's like...
Yeah.
What's funny is, so like, I always associated fighters with like multiple attacks.
Yeah.
Because in most games, fighters go like a progression to like dual class type characters, sword masters, like very fast attack characters. Final Fantasy is not like that. More often than not, their monk characters are the ones that do that. So their monks are the ones that just go, I have 2 hands, and I can hit you 80 times with them. Like, oh, cool. Like, Final Fantasy XI, every class has a 2-hour ability that's on a 2-hour cooldown. So it's this is the, oh shit, you hope that you're going to use this to survive ability. And Monks is 100 Fist. And it's just, it removes their weapon delay. So they just attack. And it got even funnier because Pat played a monk. And so at, I think, level 30, they also learn kick attacks, which will just randomly interject another attack. So at one point after that was, I think, the first time Pat had to 2-hour for something. And it's just... And Pat's like, oh, I survived that. I'm like, yes, because you went brrr. It was great. This is not the same time that he died to the true sight dragon in the catacombs. Because that just killed him.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Speaking of hubris.
I never touched your hubris. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have finished recording Unicorn Overlord. I'm done. The last 3 episodes will go up next week. It's funny, the last episode, I'll go ahead and say this now, the last episode I recorded in one setting, so I split it about in half, so the last episode does not start off with my usual greeting of greetings. Stay a while and listen. Because I'm like, I'm just going to make this a really long episode. And then it was like an hour and 40 minutes. I'm like, shit. This is like a movie. I can't do this. So yeah, I don't think it was an hour and 40 minutes. I think it was like an hour and a half almost. So like I split it up into like 2 50-minute segments.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope you enjoy that. And then I got to figure out what I'm gonna let's play next. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. So go talk about that in the Discord because I'm curious to hear what people would like to see. Because I truly have no idea. Like usually I have an idea of like a game that I'm like, I'm really interested in this. I want to play it next. Like part of me is like, there's a couple of new games. Like I would love to play like Sea of Stars or Silent Hope or Trinity Trigger as newer games. But I've also looked at some of my older projects. Like it's been 13 years since I played Panzer Dragoon Saga. I could probably replay that in much better quality now. So I'm like, there's a lot of games I'm like, I haven't played this game in a while. I could probably go back and do it. I know a lot of people are going to say Shining Force 3, but it hasn't been that long. Give that one a couple more years to marinate before we revisit that one. But yeah, go check that out and let me know what you think. And yeah. Because I'm curious. But anything else?
By the time we next see you guys, we'll have seen Ninja Sex Party.
Actually, will we? Is that? I thought that was Thursday.
Nope, that is Tuesday.
Tuesday. Awesome. Yeah, we're gonna go see Ninja Sex Party. They're gonna be local, so that's gonna be great. So yeah. Yeah, till then, take care of yourselves, stay safe. The weather here is atrocious. It is lots of rain, lots of thunderstorms, so try to stay dry and stay warm wherever you are, and, you know, don't go out in inclement weather if you can avoid it, and then just, you know, try to stay safe.
Yeah.
Wear a mask, wash your hands, all that jazz, and
wear sunscreen.
Wear sunscreen. I have to start wearing sunglasses. My optometrist is like, you need to start wearing sunglasses. I'm like, who am I, Mr. Moneybags? Buying a pair of prescription sunglasses. Are you shitting me? Anyway, thank you all. We'll see you next week. Same hat time, same hat channel. Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern for another live stream. So till then, later, everyone.
Bye, guys. Resist propaganda.
Resist. Consume Prilosec, though.